You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, hosted by Audrey Bell-Kearney, Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Monday and Wednesday, Audrey talks business, and on Tuesday and Thursday, she talks about AI. Grab a pen and some paper so you can take notes. Now on with the show.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there and all of my friends around the world. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County, 42 degrees, going up to a high of 51. Listen, Happy New Year. Happy New Year from Good Morning Gwinnett. Listen, I hope you guys are ready for a wonderful, wonderful year. You know, it's so crazy. It's a lot going on in the world. It's a lot going on in the world right now. And some people are not feeling as optimistic as I am, but I'm super optimistic. And I want to share some of the optimism with you guys. I know there's a lot happening all around us every day if you look at the news, and I try not to look at the news because so much is happening all around us. What I want to say is that you can reach those goals, but you have to first set them. So this is going to be a short show because it's the holiday, and I wanted to just come on and say Happy New Year and talk about goals a little bit because it is important that you set some. I know people like, oh, I don't do New Year's resolution. I didn't say resolutions. I said goals. I want you to set some goals. I want you to think about some things that you want to achieve in 2025. I didn't do a goals list last year. I did a vision board. I'm going to do another vision board today, but this time I'm going to put all of my goals on the vision board. All the goals that are, and I don't have a lot of them, y'all. That's the thing. Like I have some major ones, like taking Good Morning Gwinnett to $1 million. I talk about that all the time, but that's a goal for me. Like when I hit that goal, now I'm gonna go say if when I hit that goal, and that's another thing. Speaking, it's the things you say out of your mouth. When I hit the goal of turning Good Morning Gwinnett into a multi-million-dollar entity, I'm gonna lay down on the floor. I'm just gonna lay there because this is something I've been working towards for the last 6 years, and I'm looking forward to this year because I have really decided to give it like I can't say 100% because that wouldn't necessarily be true, but I'm definitely giving it 85. Definitely 85. I've been kind of splitting it between 50% over here and then the other 25% has been split amongst a bunch of different other things. Well, I've done away with a lot of those things and narrowed it down to like three things. And I'm excited about that because we can accomplish anything. I think about when I started the doll company, right? For those of you who don't know that story, back in 1999, I was working at Verizon, making good money, hated the job, hated that job, hated that job. Went to go get my license to become a life insurance, a financial advisor with Primerica. But during that time, God had given me this vision for these dolls, right? And it wasn't like a vivid vision of what the dolls looked like. It was like a thought, just like He gives me now. Hey, make some plus size fashion dolls. I have no idea where it came from. I was sitting at work one day, hating every second of my job. I mean, every minute of it. And I was trying to figure it out. Well, you know what? The story's a little backwards. I was at Verizon, hated that job to death. I hated that job so much. Went to work one day and almost had a breakdown. They had to call my brother to come get me. I'm in the bathroom crying because that's how much I hate the job. I'm not a crier. So that tells you just how much I'm in the bathroom, can't come out because I'm crying because I hate this job. I hated that job. Now I've had quite a few jobs, not a lot, but I have had a few because I stayed at the hospital for 8.5 years. That job I hated. So I stopped doing the job and my girlfriend went on maternity leave. She was working at a pharmaceutical company, so I was working there when I had the idea for the dolls. But that idea came to my mind sitting at that job that was, I didn't necessarily hate it, but it was so boring. I was like, oh my God, how can somebody do this job every day? It was so boring. It was just the same thing over and over and over. I was like, this is crazy. I can't work it. This I would lose my mind if I had to do this. Well, she did that job for 27 years. I don't know how she did it, but she did it. But I had the idea for these dolls, right? So when I'm saying dolls, people are like, what you saying? DOLLS dolls, plus size fashion dolls. And I had that idea and I took the idea, shared it with a friend. We became business partners and the rest is history. I'm sharing this with you, let you know when you put your mind on something and you focus on, I didn't know nothing about manufacturing, nothing. I didn't know how to draw. Let me tell you how I got the picture for the doll. I went online. I saw this plus size woman online. She was naked. I took that picture. I took a picture of me, right? Because I was plus size. And I took that picture, printed it out, a picture of myself, printed it out, and sent it to a sculptor in Kinchlow, Michigan. I said, she needs to look like this. And the lady sculpted it. And we were in love with the dolls. Like, oh my God. It was an idea in my head that became a piece of clay, that became a piece of wax, that became a doll that was manufactured in a country I probably would never go to, China. I sent them a piece of wax. They sent me back a vinyl doll. They put some eyes on her and some makeup. Someone made a dress for her. We sent that to China. China made us a better dress and sent it back. I can't sew. I took sewing in school. Can't sew. I can hem some pants. I may even make something. You probably just can't wear it. I can't draw. I don't know how to sculpt. I don't really know how to do makeup. I don't really know how to do hair. I can't do any of those things. However, I have a beautiful set of dolls, black, white, and Hispanic dolls that God said, do this. And I did it. And I set a goal, and Georgette and I put our heads down, and we didn't come up until those dolls were in our hands. I remember the first day I got them back. They didn't have any. They didn't have any eyes. Right? They had the place where the eyes were supposed to be, and I have a picture of me looking busted. My hair wasn't done. I had like on a t-shirt, and I was like, and to me, I was like, oh my God, they're beautiful. I'm holding them in my hand. There's a book on Amazon. Go get the book, and I'm gonna drop the book in the I'm gonna drop the book in the show notes for the book talking about the doll story. But the pictures in that book, me holding the dolls in my hand, talking about how beautiful they were. They didn't have any eyes, y'all. No eyes at all. The makeup wasn't on the eyes. But that was a dream. We set a goal and we ran with it. Georgia and I have set plenty of goals that we've run with over the years. Now we set goals, and we're gonna probably set some this week, and we're gonna run with them. But that's what I'm saying. When God gave me the idea for the chamber, for the Gwinnett Women's Chamber, I think it was 2020 or 2021. You should start a women's chamber. And I was like, okay. But then I became the vice president of another chamber. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be the vice president. And I was enjoying it. But then something happened at the end of 2022. Something happened, and it was so ugly. And I was like, yeah, it's my time to go. It's my time to bounce up out of this piece right here. And it was public in a restaurant. And I was like, what just happened? And that night, December the 26th, 2022, I was like, you know what? I'm stepping down from this chamber. I'm gonna go ahead and start this women's chamber. Now, can I tell you this hasn't been all roses? It has not. It has been a challenge. It is, but I'm declaring and decreeing that this year GWC is gonna be. I'm talking about booming. I'm talking about we gonna be on the map. Folks be like, "What? Who is that chamber?" That's what they're gonna say about this chamber. You know why? Because I got goals for it. I got goals for the chamber. I got goals for Good Morning Gwinnett, and I got goals for all my books. I got goals. I got goals for AI and how I'm gonna implement it into Good Morning Gwinnett. I got goals for AI and how I'm gonna implement it into the chamber. Oh, I got goals, baby. I got goals for my books and how I'm gonna implement AI into my books. Three goals: my books, Good Morning Gwinnett, the Gwinnett Women's Chamber, and the tools, AI. A big part of what I'm doing, AI is a big part of what I'm doing. I'm talking about huge, everything I'm doing. I got something I'm working on for Good Morning Gwinnett. I got something that I'm working on for the chamber. I'm making music with AI for my books. Big part of that. So you got to set some goals. So let's take step one. First, I want you to reflect on 2024. What did you accomplish? And you got to show yourself some grace, right? You got to show yourself some grace. Don't beat yourself up. I'm saying reflect. I'm not saying beat yourself down because I know all of us fell short. I don't know anybody who can say I did everything I wanted to in 2024 because that doesn't happen like that. That would be perfect. There's no such thing as perfect. Hello, let me say that one more time because somebody missed it. There is no such thing as perfect. I don't care how accomplished somebody was. Something did not get done in 2024. So reflect. I'm telling you to reflect on 2024. I'm not telling you to go back and beat yourself up because it's gone. It's behind you. Let it stay behind you. Reflect. Okay, what could I have done better? Where did I drop the ball? What did I get right? What friend did I make? Listen, this is what you got to do. You have to think about What you did wrong, what you did right, how you want to move forward. Don't stay there. 2024 is gone. Today is January 1, 2025. Happy shot. I gotta give a shout out though. I think today is either Corey's birthday or Adam. Anyway, happy. Their birthdays is like a couple of days apart. I think one was the 30th and one is the 1st. Anyway, happy birthday, Corey and Adam. I can't remember which birthday is which. These are Georgette's sons. Happy birthday, fellas. Love you guys to life. I hope you had a wonderful birthday or having a wonderful birthday. I can never get them right, but happy birthday. Um, I want you to reflect. I don't want you to beat yourself up and put yourself down. Reflect and move on. I want you to jot down all your achievements, right? List your wins. We never celebrate our wins. We will die over over our fails, over our losses. But we never celebrate listen, I'm celebrating all my when I tell you God give me the strength, the energy, and the stamina and the resources, this year is gonna be my best year ever. Now, I got some best years to come, but for right now, oh, this is gonna be a outstanding year. Why? Because I'm claiming it. I'm claiming it. I know I had some wins last year. I know I had some big wins. I know I had some small wins. I know I had some failures and some losses and some real come to Jesus moments. Oh my God. I think I had more of those than I had more come to Jesus moments than anything else last year. God had to show me who people were, and I trust me when He showed me, I certainly believed Him. You ain't got to show me twice. When you show me, I'ma believe you. When you show me who you are, oh yeah, and He showed me in some of the harshest ways. Let me just say that. Heartbroken, crying, like what is happening to me right now? Ever since I lost my mom, I've been a little bit emotional. So it doesn't take a whole lot to make me cry, which is kind of crazy because I've never been a crier. Last year, 2025, I shared some tears, baby. I shared tears over people that I probably shouldn't have shed a tear for, but I did because I let them into my heart. But God showed me you can't let everybody in your heart. God showed me who people are, and I have to deal with them where they are. And I learned it. And I listen. I was like, okay, that's who you are. I'm gonna rock with that. Some people broke my heart. I ain't gonna even lie, because I thought we were cool. And I said to one person, I thought we were cool. It's like she said, it ain't about being cool, it's about business. Oh, okay. My bad. Now I know. But now I know. It's not about being cool, it's about business with her. So there's nothing really. We have nothing. But I said all that to say I had some big losses, but I had more come to Jesus moments than anything. Um, what did you learn from 2024? I learned a lot, you know. I learned not to let people get so close to me so soon, right? I've learned to take my time to get to, because I'm a very friendly person. Like I am. Now, if you cross me, I'm not so nice. I'm really, really not nice if you cross me, right? But if you don't cross me, I'm a very friendly, open, and inviting person. That's just who I am by nature. But I've learned that I can't be that person with everybody. I have to really like vet the room and really feel like, I have to feel that this person is genuine. I have to feel that, and I should have known like the person that I thought was cool with me, like the second person, the first person, I should have known because they bought their way in. But I wasn't thinking like that because we had great conversations and we talked about business. And I'm like, okay, this is great. But I've learned don't do that, Audrey. Take your time. Don't get sucked into stuff. So I had to learn that. Those are lessons learned. I also had to start defining my value. I had to start to think about what really brought me joy. This show brings me joy. Making music brings me joy, right? Writing articles on my website brings me joy. Those things bring me joy. And it's the craziest thing because I was so focused, and I've been like this for a long time, chasing money, that I was losing my joy. And I know I was. My daughter said, "You are becoming a hermit." Because I wasn't spending all that time sitting at this computer working on Good Morning Gwinnett. It was all these other things because I was chasing money. I'm not doing that this year. I got three things: my books, which I've been doing since 1998, Good Morning Gwinnett, and the Gwinnett Women's Chamber. Those are the three things. And my books, Friday or Sunday, which one is. I've already compartmentalized how this is going to work in my life. Good Morning Gwinnett, 5 days a week. Whether I'm writing articles or doing this show, got it. That's what I'm going to do. Nothing else. And then after that, GWC. But on Fridays or Sunday, because sometimes on Sundays my husband's watching the games and we're not doing anything, and I don't want to sit down and watch TV all day. I'll come in my office and I work. Right, I do newsletters and stuff. So it's pretty simple. Friday's the book. GWC Tuesdays and Thursday, Monday through Friday. Good morning, Gwinnett. So because that's gonna bring me joy. So you got to define what your joy is. You got to reflect on what brought you joy last year, and you have to say, okay, I want more joy in my life. Now, if you don't want more joy in your life, okay, I get it. You may not want more joy in your life. I happen to want a lot of joy in mine, a lot. So we're going to reflect on what matters, figure out what brought you joy, do more of that. All right, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of what's going to happen in 2025 and setting your goals. Hey, this is one of my songs, y'all. This is one of my, listen to the song.
Woke up this morning feeling something new. Looked in the mirror, said, girl, this is you. The scars and the trials, yeah, they made me tough. But today I'm shining, baby, that's enough. No more chains, I've set them free. The past can't hold what's inside of me. Watch me rise, I'm standing tall. I found my voice, I'm claiming it all. I'm brand new, like the morning dew. Washed in the light, now my dreams come true. I've been reborn, watch me shine and glow. I'm unstoppable, yeah, now the world will know. I'm brand new. Every step I take got a rhythm in my feet. Dancing through the fire, I can take the heat. The storm tried to break me, but I held my ground. Now I'm unshakable, hear that victory sound. No more chains, I've set them free. The past can't hold what's inside of me. Watch me rise, I'm standing tall. I found my voice, I'm claiming it all. I'm brand new, like the morning dew. Washed in the light, now my dreams come true. I've been reborn, watch me shine and glow. I'm unstoppable, yeah, now the world will know. I'm brand new. From the roots of my soul to the fire in my veins, I've carried the weight, but I've broken the chains. Now I'm soaring, flying higher than before. You ain't seen nothing yet, I'm ready for more. I'm brand new, like the morning dew. Washed in the light, now my dreams come true. I've been reborn, watch me shine and glow. I'm unstoppable, yeah, now the world will know. I'm brand new, oh, I'm brand new. Can't you see this is the woman I'm meant to be? Stronger, brighter, breaking through. Oh, I'm brand new, I'm brand new.
I'm brand new listening. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. I'm your host, Audrey Bell-Kearney. Today we're talking about setting goals because it is January 1st, 2025, baby. You have made it to a new year, and I'm happy that you're here with me today. Talking about reflection. So I want you to take some time to reflect. I don't want you to stay there, reflect, and move on. I want you to find your happy place, what brought you what brought you joy and fulfillment in 2025. I don't want you to just think on the bad stuff, think on the good stuff, set some values for yourself to find those. Understand what matters to you. That's important. I want you to now this is it. I'm gonna do this one and this is gonna be the last one. There's a whole article. Y'all know I got a whole article on the website. I want you to visualize what your future looks like. And I know people say, oh, that doesn't work. I want you to visualize it though. I want you to think about what it is you really, really want. I was talking to my brother. We went to go visit my aunt, and we were talking. We always have money talks. My brother is funny. My brother think he's gonna walk down the street and find a bag of money. He always talks about that. But we were talking about money, and I said to him, like, I'm not. So we have always. He and I are very close. He's one of my best friends, right? We were a year apart. One of my best friends, and um. But we're so different. We're like night and day when it comes to like the way we live. I'm very modest with everything I do. He's not. He's very flashy. I have a little Nissan, which is the first car I did have was a Nissan. He's always had luxury cars. Now, I do want a luxury car. I haven't got up the guts to buy it yet. He has a Mercedes. He has a Nissan too, but he has a Mercedes. He bought a Nissan last. He's always driven Mercedes, Infinities. He had an Audi. He had some kind of red two-door car. I forgot what that car was. It was red too. But me, I've had Nissans. I think I had a Sonata, and then for the rest of that time, I drove Jeeps, and then I had an Expedition. I love SUVs. But we were having this conversation, and we were talking about the lottery when it was like a 1.2 billion on last week, and I was like, I was telling him, I said, I don't want a lot, which I don't. Like, there's not a lot. I said, let me tell you what I want. I said, I want box seats at whatever game I want to go to. My husband liked the Steelers. I want a box at the Steelers game because I hate being cold. So I want to go to the games. I want to eat good food and I want to have a good time. We love football. I want a box game at the Falcons. I want a box game at the Braves. I want a box at the Hawks. I want boxes at the Atlanta Dream. I want to be sitting in comfort. And when I go, we like sports, so I want to go and watch the game in comfort, and that's what I want. And I want to fly first class, and I want to stay in beautiful hotels, and I want a beautiful house. My house is nice, but I have this idea for a dream house, and then I want a cabin or a lake house, and I want 2 cars. One is an SUV, one is a luxury car. That's it. So out of 100 million, and then I want to give back because I'm a big giver. But that was it. He was like, that's it. Like, that's it, bro. That's all I want. Like, I want my babies to be happy and safe, and my husband be happy, healthy, and safe. All of us. I'm gonna hit everybody off. That's what I said. That's what I would do. I would hit everybody off, and then I do a bunch of good deeds. That's what makes me happy. But I can see me doing it. I need you to visualize what it is that you want. I want you to create your ideal future. Like, when I get finished this show, I'm going to get me some breakfast. I'm going to sit down with my journal and I'm going to create what 2025 is going to be for me. Not what it's going to look like, what it's going to be. I already got in my mind what it's going to be. Let me tell you one of the biggest struggles I used to have. When I would go out in public, I didn't know who I wanted to be. Was I a chamber president? Was I a media marketing company? Was I a podcaster? Was I a blogger? I didn't know who the heck I wanted to be. So I would go out totally confused. And I was like, nah, not this year. When I go out, I'm going to know who I am. I'm going to know which company I represent, and I'm going to represent it every time I go out. Unless it's just something I have to go and be somebody else. Be one of my other people. One of the other 3.5% of whoever that is, right? But for the most part, I know when I go out who I'm going to be. Good morning, Gwinnett. I already know that. Because I made that up in my mind. Like, I'm going to be out there in them streets, and it's going to be Good Morning Gwinnett everywhere. That's what it's going to be. So I need you to create the vision. I can see me, and we have so many festivals here in the spring, right? Good Morning Gwinnett has never, ever been at one of those festivals and showed up ever, which is crazy because thousands and thousands and thousands of people come through there. I've never been at one. That will change this year. That will change. I will be at all of them, passing out business cards and postcards and giveaways. I'll be at all of them. So I want you to create your vision boards. You can use images, you can use quotes, you can use symbols. Whatever it is going to help you get closer to your dream. I want you to write a future letter to yourself. Dear future self, it's 2025. 2025 was amazing. Write that future letter. And I want you to think about, like I'm sitting here talking to y'all right now. I can feel what I'm saying in my body. Like my body, I can feel it. Because that's how much I believe is going to happen this year. I can tell you, I've never gone into a new year with this much relief. Not when it comes to Good Morning Gwinnett, because I would always look at it and say, man, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how I'm going to turn this into a multi-million-dollar company. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I thought about. There's a site called Blavity. It was started by this young lady. Her name is Morgan DeBond. Blavity, right? Just like Good Morning Gwinnett, but it talks about black news. It's a multi-million-dollar company. And I said to myself, I know I could do it. She did it. She specialized in black news. She specialized in telling our story. So she had a great niche because there wasn't a lot of people telling our stories the way we needed them told. They would tell all the horrific stuff or leave out stuff. She wanted to tell the stories from a millennial perspective. So she started Blavity. And I kept saying to myself, Lord, Morgan did it. You know, Gwinnett Daily Post is doing it. I could do this. My Good Morning Gwinnett, business, local news, business, tech, money. You can do this, right? Because it's different. Like I live in a county with 1 point something million people. I believe that I can find people to read Good Morning Gwinnett. I do. But I had to believe it first. So you got to visualize it, but you got to believe it with everything in you. I didn't believe. I kept saying to myself, I don't see how it's gonna work. Couldn't see it. I see it now. See it very clearly. It's gonna work because I'm gonna tell people about it. It's gonna work because I'm gonna get from behind this computer and go outside and talk about it. That's how it's gonna work. I don't need to start a newsletter for Good Morning Gwinnett. I got a whole news site. I got a whole podcast that I do every day. And I don't go out there and talk. I talk to you guys. And sometimes when I'm out, I pass out a business card for Good Morning Gwinnett. But for the most part, I got all these other cards and I'm passing out one of them. Not this year. Not this year. I see it. So here's my last thing. I want you to set some SMART goals. What does SMART stands for? SMART stands for specific. I want you to define exactly what you want to achieve. So that's the S in SMART. Measurable. I want you to ensure progress can be tracked. You got to track it. They got all kinds of trackers. You can buy a paper tracker, a planner, or you can put a tracking app on your phone, but you got to track it. Achievable, set realistic, attainable goals. Here's what I know. I know that I can buy some business cards, some postcards. I know I can go out this house and pass out business cards and postcards. That's achievable. I know that I can run ads if I want to Good Morning Gwinnett. Never done that. I've never run one ad to Good Morning Gwinnett. Not one. Crazy as that sound, never done one. Um, I want it to be relevant. Align your goals with your long term vision. What's your long term vision? I get it. We got a short term vision. We got a long term vision. My short term vision is to get all the things that I just told you about. My box seats, first class, house, lake house, cars. That's short term. Long term, I want to be developer, real estate. I want to go to Albany, Georgia, which is where I was born, and I want to develop some real estate there because I go there. When I go home, I see things I'm like, oh my God, why hasn't anybody done anything with this thing? There's a building on, I think it's Pine Street, maybe Oglethorpe, in Albany. I pass that building all the time when I go home, and I'm thinking, man, that would be a beautiful hotel. That would be a beautiful co-working space. That would be something. That's my long term plan. Like once I get all my stuff this year, because I'm gonna get all that stuff that I just named this year. Oh yeah. And I forgot. I want to buy me a house in Ghana. Because when I go to Africa, which I'm going to Africa, I want to stay in my house in Africa in Ghana. So I'm gonna buy me a house in Ghana. When I go to Africa, I can hang out at my house in Ghana. So that's a long term goal. And put some time frames on it. Time bound. Put some on it so you can focus. I got deadlines I'm gonna set. I got deadlines. For example, you could say I want to save $5,000 by December 31st, 2025. Setting a goal. So how you gonna do that? You're gonna set aside $417 a month. I just needed you to see that. This is the goal that I do every year, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, and I never hit it. I'm gonna hit it this year. I will walk this. I do this every year. I will walk 10,000 daily to improve my health starting January 1. I set that same goal, and I'm ashamed to tell you, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. I set that same goal every year, and I never hit it. I get between 3,000 and 4,000 steps. Why? Because I spend so much time sitting behind this computer. 2025, I'm gonna hit that goal. I'm gonna come back in December and say, y'all, I did them 10,000 steps a day. I'm going to hit that because nothing is stopping me except for me from hitting that goal. That's a me thing. It's a my fault kind of thing. I'm gonna hit that goal. All right. a whole bunch of goals on the website. You can go through the whole list. It's all broken down. You know how I do. I do everything all broken down. I'm gonna go to my last song. Then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna give you my words of inspiration for today. So stay tuned.
This morning with fire in my soul, a voice that whispers, baby, you're in control. The mirror's reflection, she's ready to shine. I've been waiting, but today's my time. I've climbed the mountains, I've walked through the rain. Every scar on my heart taught me to love again. Inside, I'm stepping out into the light. Today's the day I'm breaking these chains, running through the fire, I'm dancing in the flames. Nothing's gonna stop me, I'm paving my way. The world better watch out, today's the day. Every setback was just a lesson to learn. Every closed door was a bridge I could burn. Now I'm stronger, I'm bolder, I'm ready to fly. Watch me soar, I'm touching the sky. I've been the dreamer, now I'm making it real. Got my heart on my sleeve, my hands on the wheel. No apologies, I'm owning my name. This is my moment, I'm staking my claim. Today's the day I'm breaking these chains, running through the fire, I'm dancing in the flames. Nothing's gonna stop me, I'm paving my way. The world better watch out, today's the day. Oh, they said I couldn't do it, but look at me now. Every voice that doubted's just a part of my crowd. I'm a force, I'm a queen, I'm a star in the night. When the rhythm takes over, I ignite. Today's the day I'm breaking these chains, running through the fire, I'm dancing in the flames. Nothing's gonna stop me, I'm paving my way. The world better watch out, today's the day. Today's the day, yeah, I'm taking the stage, turning every chapter to a brand new page. With my head held high, I'm here to stay. Sing it loud and proud, today's the day.
Listen, that song says it all. Today's the day. I want you guys to go into today, go into this new year, ready to get it done. Ready to step out on faith, ready to follow your dreams, ready to do things you didn't do, ready to forgive yourself, ready to show yourself some grace, ready to show other folks some grace, ready to forgive other people. You need to have a clear conscience and a clear mind and a clear heart so you can move forward and do the things that you want to do. You can't be holding on to all, thinking you're going to get things done. You can't be holding on to hate, thinking you're going to get things done. None of that stuff really works. In the long run, it may look good on the outside, but on the inside, it's eating away at you. I want you to do that this year. Let it go. Listen, I left 24 in the past. It is gone. Baby, I am fired up for 25 and I want you to come with me. That's all I got for you today. Listen, I got to go because I'm going to make breakfast. I'm going to sit down with my husband. We're going to chill out. We're going to talk about our goals for 2025. But I want to thank you for listening. I want to thank God for bringing you back this year. We got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of dreams to achieve. We got a lot of goals to catch. I want you to take this episode, go back and listen to all of them songs. AI. Listen, I don't want you to sleep on AI. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. So be sure to tune in. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m., God willing. You guys stay safe out there. And until next time, my friends, until next time, make it a great day. Bye, everybody.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, hosted by Audrey Bell-Kearney. If you missed an episode, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com for past episodes and local news. do us a favor and click the link in the description to support the show for just $5.99 a month and share it with a friend.